Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Isaac Galindo to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Play action now. Purdy. The right side is caught by Jennings. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Up. Watch out. Up.
Heads out on the bootleg. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He gets 6 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Broncos.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
San Francisco.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one.
It's a gain
and that gives the 49ers
yards.
the 1st.
That's another 49er 1st down. A gain of 14.
Man in motion left.
And a 49er 1st down.
In the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series.
49ers.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. Good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set
now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Oh, my son! Ready! Captain.
They'll throw. First play with Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
This our last play of the quarter.
Oh, my son! Ready! Throw. Bombers.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at first down here.
Oh, my son!
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Captain. Olay!
Nix now to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
R.J. Harvey.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready! Bombers.
Now Nix on 3rd down. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. Flies past the first, inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
The extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
14. Broncos nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! I'm up! Kill!
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle by Jordan Elliott.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
12
More from Mile High in just a moment.
Line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Joe. Oh, my son! Olay! Captain!
Nix from the gun. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 11. Makes it 3rd and 1.
Bombers. Joe.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Calvin Illinois. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Purdy looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
A gain of
12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace. But instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And the 49er 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
They send the tight end in motion left. To the air again. Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half.
49ers.
Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point
after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
now
off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Captain, 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 captain! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That'll be compact for Franklin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain
they get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a
Move the chains! Gotta
down.
move them chains! Build momentum
First
to keep that defense on its
39-yard
heels.
line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Oh, my son!
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 23
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Oh, my son! Ready? Olay, olay, olay! Olay!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore.
Nix's pass.
And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback.
And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it.
Eddie Pinheiro set
So following the safety,
off.
Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44. Oh, my son!
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
Here we go, we're good.
Offense to the line
He's brought
fast.
down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down, give to Harvey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Here we go again.
Moving quickly, trying to get
A
set.
gain of 10 yards.
2 to 12.
And the Broncos first down.
Captain.
First and 10 at the
Big snap
32-yard
on
line.
first and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception.
Okay, I don't always think it comes to people's minds how much execution there is in a lateral. Right? You see it out on the playground, Little League football, people tossing the ball around. Well, there's a reason you don't get away with it in the NFL, because if you're not right on the spot, well, the defense can make you pay, and they do right there.
Spins away. He's got some room. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8
Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a
Christian
yard
McCaffrey
away.
on the carry.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Outside.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 37 yards.
From the gun, McCaffrey.
San Francisco.
Here he goes again. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
10 more yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Another 49er first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat
Eddie
trick.
Pinheiro
Well, look at call
lining up
this,
for the
other
extra
than
point.
simply splendid.
Pinheiro good
His
on
kick
the extra
is
point.
good.
And the
Makes the
49ers
score
continue piling
Niners
onto this
28,
lead.
Broncos 2. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own
Mims
20.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Oh, my son. Ole. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. He gets loose down the right side. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Nick's leading the Broncos to the line for this two-point try.
Bombers, Bulldogs.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point
All right, they're going to throw for
conversion.
it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That keeps the score Niners 28, Broncos 8.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
Onside kick.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
First and 10 now from the 46. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Come on, boys.
Offense up to the line
Franklin
fast.
Myers on the tackle.
Box.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Now it's
5
Purdy.
at the 41-yard line.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down.
Up.
On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Come on, boys.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards.
21.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Get set. 22.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Alex Singleton.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
McCaffrey on third down. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
He's brought
Dose of the
down at
hurry-up offense here.
37-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
11.
Purdy now on fourth down. Throw caught by his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver.
And the
49ers, well, they could probably just run away and hide. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
On the carry.
Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
Get set, get set. They
stick with McCaffrey. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Brought down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Purdy trying on fourth down. Throw is caught by the back. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going. But the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
Result of the play is
these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh my! Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready? Olay!
Throwing on first down, Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Captain.
On first down, it's Nix. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. One ball right there. And we've got to regroup for second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Olay! Oh my son! Ready? Bombers.
Nix from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Portland Sutton, the man he was after.
Incomplete.
And things look tougher
Brings
now
up
with
a
third and long.
down and 10 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Oh my son! Motion. Ready? Chill. Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Olay! Oh my son! Hey, ready? My name is Bombers.
Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. But as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
The right side is caught by Jennings. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
31-yard line.
Get set. Up.
They're going to pass it here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Yellow. Stop.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep. Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Gronk, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
He was covered by
a small little
Patrick
jab there,
Surtain.
finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Wide open, downfield, got it! And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced the...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick
And off we go from Denver. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
13 yards.
Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Yeah. Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Jerome Baker.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Oh, my son! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Bombers, bombers, bombers! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay!
Here's Nix. He gets this underneath to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, my son! Ready! Kill!
Nick's going to give to Harvey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound
at the
the
9-yard
rock.
line.
Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Kill! Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Huddle!
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
To throw, here's Nix.
3rd and 1.
Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here's 2nd and 10. Sanders to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Third and 19. Here's Sanders. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Bombers. Olay.
To throw is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On the handoff, Harvey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. 3rd and 5.
Captain. Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Nix to the air. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
9 yards.
9 yards that time.
First down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably in the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. 180. Wait, Hunt.
Once more with Harvey. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
The ball carrier.
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go play action now. Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
A final shot before break. Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room.
For the 2-point conversion.
70. Let's go.
Now Sanders. A final shot before break. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Didn't
have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Once again, Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. They executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here comes third down and 7.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Captain.
Throwing Nix. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's
as soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Ready. Bombers. Olay. Chill.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So that will wipe the 6 off the scoreboard.
You talk about dampening a celebration. That's a touchdown pass that's going to be called back because of the penalty.
Ready, ready. Go! Gravity Lions. Ready, ready.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Touchdown, Browns.
Sanders pass.
Cedric Tillman. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Browns 22, Broncos 12.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Second and long. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brings up
that might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Ready! Captain, 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 captain. Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! To the right, yep.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
First down.
That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Broncos
first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
operating from the gun. Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The give is to McLaughlin. He will push his way down to about the 14. This is second and 8.
At the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's McLaughlin. And the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
McLaughlin is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now first and goal.
Oh, I said. Ready. 180. 37. 37. Ole, ole, ole.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Captain.
Nix from the shotgun. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
For Evan Ingram.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Ready. Chill.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
22.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down, Browns.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts
and 12.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on, set, let's go.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one downfield for Tillman. That is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll give it to Judkins. And he will have the Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
That's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Judkins is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
29, Broncos 20.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Oh, my son! Ready! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Ready! Ready! Chill, chill, chill.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he'll have a first down to the 45, but the tackle comes inbounds.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
By Mason Graham. A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 40.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week,